I just, as you saw, I'm sifting through the percussive samples and stuff, and my rhythm comes up. And what I'd fundamentally do is I would...
Yo, what's good everybody? My name is Alckemy. We are currently just going to hang out and watch Kage stream while I am making sounds. So if you want to ask questions, then feel free. If you want to hop into his stream, then feel free. This is the first time that he's streamed in like 8 months or so. So I wanted to provide something that I wanted to show my support really, but also kind of have something to be like, hey, this is my teacher. This is where I've been learning everything from. And so hopefully we can kind of just have this up in the chat somewhere. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can adjust this to where I can pull it down and then set this to like theater mode. There we go. And now we should be able to have that running. And then I'll try to adjust the volume so that way we can both hear them while I work.
I'm forcing myself to make mini sample packs that I can actually release, and I did.
In fact, I might even just take the camera off.
So, yeah, I'd make these like...
Yeah, we'll do that.
It's the same. Yeah, it's all these little...
There we go. So now you guys can hopefully see chat
I love that one.
and stuff.
But yeah.
Yo, hope you're well. So you're not dying. Do you have colitis? Inflammation of your lower GI? Caused from drinking a bit too heavily? Self-inflicted? Yikes, dude. I'm sorry to hear. Is there treatment for that, or?
Show you what I mean by that, but fundamentally I'm making mini songs on mini songs on mini songs and then exporting it and reusing it, and it's all your own sound. So yeah. Utility yeah.
You gotta watch your diet and quit drinking. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that though, right? There's nothing wrong with quitting drinking. I'm trying to get my brother to quit, man. He just...
That cuckoo sounds so corny. Yeah, better. Just because it's earlier, it gives a little bit more...
No, it's definitely a great thing. I ain't getting younger. My body has been giving me signs. It's time to take it serious. Yeah, I feel that, man. Well, I'm just glad you're okay. You know what? I might actually remove the fundamental on this.
That's another idea for a full.
Does Saturate commonly stream like that with producers doing production streams? No, Aiden he just got a new computer, so he's starting to, sorry I'm blocking the view, but he just got a new computer, so he's able to kind of like go live and stuff, and so I'm just trying to show them some support for their first stream and give them, you know, be like, hey, you know, and plus like whenever he's streaming, like I always want to know what he's doing anyways, because he's obviously doing shit that I'm trying to. This is Saturate Records. There we go. Feel free to drop in there and tell them that I sent you. But I mean, yeah, like you can hear exactly what he's doing. I'm like, this is 100% like what I try to go for.
So now what I do, I'm looking for.
He's signed by Saturate, as well as Zane.
So I'm always looking for rhythm. So because I recorded my kicks, I didn't resample them as individual hits. I resampled them as me running through the sample and going through things. It means I'm creating these little stutter rhythms that don't make sense. But it kind of can be in context. It can kind of be used rhythmically. So.
Was a bit confused as to whose channel that is. Does Kage run his own channel as well? He does, but I think that that he's gonna start doing some more stuff for the label, if I'm not mistaken. That seems like what's going on to me.
So that's obviously too low.
But we're basically just trying to get him out of his day job. That's really the goal of what we're trying to accomplish.
So I can keep that in there, or I can use it selectively, but
Hey, thanks, Winter. I appreciate you doing that.
I think so. Maybe Tombu can say what the vibe is. Yeah, well, Winter, thank you so much. Who's my mic? I will. That's actually where I like most parts of my yeah. Let me just sort this out. With a mic.
Let me see what he's got.
Mic loud enough now. Maybe I just need to talk more into the mic. Sorry, I get overly excited. Yeah, I think.
How's the audio on my side? Is that okay on his end, or is it super loud in comparison? Or
This is kind of for those who are shout out to Chi Lesejo. If you watch his masterclass, the dangerous thing. Oh, shout out to Super Music. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wow. Love the support. Shout out. I think the mic. Yo, shout out Alckemy. Loving the support. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna move this one.
Yeah, that's why.
A little bit over.
The mic.
We're gonna try not to get that fundamental.
Makes a great narrative of why those contexts can work within another context, which is why I would take this and I'd resample it, and I'd maybe make an entirely new beat from it, and then I would intertwine it and all these things, because it's all about creating. Like this looks like I find it fascinating. Like I'd always see project files and I'll
For sure.
and music is.
I think that it's just one of those matters of like.
If you can figure out what the patterns are, you can kind of recreate them and manipulate them in an interesting kind of way. If that makes sense. I do actually have a microphone here. That I'm gonna hope to set up, because obviously I have a Mac, so the mic is a bit weird and strange, because it's USB and my USB thing doesn't allow for enough USBs because I use a mouse. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get another one, so that I can at least have a better mic so it's clearer. I hope it's clearer now. Okay, cool. So it'll go like this. So maybe.
Sorry, just having to respond, but yeah. trying to get them just kind of not necessarily like well known because they're more well known than I am, but help them get their platform up. He's setting up foot cam. Okay, sweet, thank you. It's got plenty. Boo! 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 That's pretty funny. Does he use a lot more resonance-based processing in his stuff? I think I've asked that before. Not necessarily. I think it's more like he's got a really good sense of controlled distortion. So at the beginning of his video, he was like most of the stuff that he made was from a loop, and it's kind of the same thing of me like resampling drums within Faceplant, or sorry, within like Snap Heap and stuff. But I think that he goes a little bit beyond and has a little bit more control with how he runs, how do you say, like, just massive amounts of distortion. Yeah, he does, but I guess like in that sound too, like, I think that it's not even a matter of not wanting to be able to like use or utilize like the sounds and stuff that he makes. It's just that I think that he just has a better ear for how to blow things up without ruining the sound. I think I'm also going to use a phaser on this. Just noticing that those sounds are distorted as hell and back, but still sound clean at the same time. Yeah, and I still don't get how he like maintains such a clean high end on his stuff, right? Because it sounds broken, but like it still works. Double stream. So I'm watching Alex Salk design while watching Kage while I'm listening to my Ableton generating percussion samples. That's dope. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be something that I do all the time, but at the same time, Kage hasn't been live in a long time, and I just wanted him to have a good show out for, because he's going to start doing this more often. And this is the kind of thing that I do, like whenever I'm doing sound design and I'm not streaming, is like I usually have someone else up and then I'm just kind of working over here on the side. And it's just interesting to watch how he works with the way that like he flips samples and stuff. So that's why I like watching him too. Shack roof in a hailstorm type heater. That's pretty funny. Man, and yeah, he just has such a good ear for making beats. Like, that sounds sick. Pretty happy with that so far. It's got all the right stuff. Although it does sound a little bit too...
you see, like I always like 808s. Like another thing with 808s, and maybe I'll add an 808 as well.
Everything you make is special.
Take a drum, and you what's happening here? Yeah, thanks much, love, Zane. Every time you say that, it really helps me motivate.
Every time you say that.
Yeah.
Because he never says it. No, I'm kidding. Zane is like the nicest person.
Like a tribal kind of drum, and you pitch it down. Because the things are often recorded with field recorders that have a lot of noise, by pitching it down, the noise, the higher frequencies you can't hear.
May I backseat producer a bit? This sounds pretty good on its own already. I might just add a couple more things to make it like pop, and then I need to do some stereo processing on this. But
get up to like 40,000 hertz, which is not, you can't get it, like obviously it can't be heard on
what is this? My boy Kage is streaming right now, or Aiden, and I'm watching him return to streaming while I make sounds. Hey Alex.
And because of that, you're getting these weird, otherworldly kind of sounds, and the same kind of myth.
Oh shit.
Let me take sounds that are recorded badly and pitch them down so that it brings up the higher frequencies of the aliasing and all these different things that come from the old recordings, and push those up. I'm going to show it now when I try to do some 808s. And then we can see, oh look, like it creates these rich harmonics. It's really cool.
You don't want to miss him, you don't want to lose your schedule. Pretty much. But also he hasn't streamed in a really long time, and he's been on the channel several times, as well as Physicist, so you know what I mean? It's just one of those things of like, yo, plus he's making some really cool shit, so
and then let's see if we can maybe get an 808 or something. as you can see that with the methodology, everything make it.
Yeah, that works.
Thanks for the love, guys. The beautiful thing about this methodology is there's so many options, and the problem I also have is, so again, normally someone would then take this,
Wait, I don't want to do that.
drum loop, and then resample it, and then reuse it, which is what I'm gonna do. But the only problem I had is, especially for slower beats, because they're so slow, you often, the hits are not gonna be, it's gonna be very repetitive because there's not many things going on. So you often only have a limited amount of options of like moving the resampled kick a bit off, or like moving the snare a bit off, that's pitched up. There's not a lot of samples to use, whereas if you're making something out of context like these samples, there's no rhythm, nothing makes sense.
Streamception is real.
Options with creating new rhythms, so I really advise, and it's free. This M-Record is free. Use it. Again, shout out to Chi.
Okay, that should be good,
Check out
I
the
think.
course if you don't know. I think it's the IOL course. I'm not really sure, but they do. I think if you purchase the course, support the homies. Really, I highly recommend that course. That and the Tsurudo one. That teaches a lot about the sampling and beat making if you're really into it. Or come through and watch the streams because I'm gonna stream a lot more.
Yay!
So yeah, let us continue.
More Aiden streams.
So that is a really cool, that can be a turnaround if I was to do this, and
I'm almost thinking about just breaking this to death. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Mute. Let me actually just do that, mute that, and then delete that. Consolidating sounds is great because then you can use it later. Boom, boom. So if we go like that.
That's so sick. What the fuck?
I really like this 808, or whatever it is, but I thought like that, but anyway.
How could you not like that? That's so fucking cool.
Go. So you don't have to stick to, you know, like you can literally
I think they do. I think they do. So I'm definitely gonna go back and watch it later as well. Oh man, like, dude, he's taught me so much shit. Turn this down just a little bit though. That sounds fucking sick.
And get can come up with more percussion. Let's check it. And then maybe do a shifter. Let's see what it does.
Wait, what is he doing right now? Sorry, guys. Ding, ding, ding. Boom. This sounds dope. What the fuck is this guy doing?
At this stage, I can hear that I'm maybe convoluting it a bit.
Yeah, I'll try to play along to him here in a second. Wow. So I need to map this to this as well.
Let's see if this works.
And then that's on the master. The generator goes hard. Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah. So sometimes it works, sometimes it most of the time it doesn't work. You need to kind of get that.
Oh, I don't even have the stereo processing turned on yet. Now I do. Oh shit. Yeah, I suppose that, like, if I'm going to showcase somebody that's making some crazy shit, I might want to make sure that I'm trying to make some crazy shit too. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I noticed that I didn't use any convolution reverb in this. I don't necessarily feel like I need to, but man, I love his sound. It's so fucking cool. Okay, so I forgot to map the speed of this to everything. So that should help quite a bit with...
Maybe I can EQ some stuff into this.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, it is.
So I want this to morph a little bit more. Like it sounds like it has the good
overdrive.
Has good tonality to it, but
and then do some convolution reverb there.
Maybe if I pull that back a bit more.
Very interesting, like, you know, like, because it's not synthesized, so, which may be a bad thing. It may have some issues.
It's so crazy how like a low pass filter controls so much of how it oscillates.
The cool thing with this is because
Sick.
like a little low like a pound.
A global low pass filter on your mix.
It's just that's kind of surprising. Anyway, some sidechain.
Awesome. This one came out really well.
So
we're gonna call this cloak.
maybe
Should I send this bass to him? It might break his computer though. It might break his computer.
so I don't know if you guys can it adds like a roll, like a ball. So it goes. If I play it with just the kick and the little perk sounds, the snare, it adds like a little roll. So
per octave slope on a high pass filter, then on an aux, all the traction went to effect, and flip the phase,
see like a
and adjust the taste. Well, the 808 is just like a low rumble, right? Yeah, because, well, yeah, you're basically inversing the phase of a high pass filter, but that's actually what an EQ does, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's see. I'm gonna try 2 different methods. Let me do the normal method. It doesn't always work. Yeah, man. I can send it to you afterwards. Also, guys, in the chat, give me feedback in terms of what I was going to say. I was going to say. Yeah, it has like I can even make it shorter. Like I could be like, but you don't really hear the tail. And I like how rough it is. It's like wow. And again, there's no
right.
nothing. So it's all a natural movement, I find, because it's technically not. It's a drum, you know. So here comes the pain of sidechaining that I have no idea where the kick, and snare, and these kick and snare patterns. But when I do this method, I seem to know where to put the kick and snare, and I always come to realize that it's because I'm not making, let me make a kick, let me make a snare, let me make, you know, I'm actually making a rhythm first. So this was the rhythm though.
That sounds familiar.
Which all came from the kick, because it is a kick.
You gotta take off, both streams don't forget to like. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you coming in.
Sick. That's a good idea. But let me just do this side chain. Oh, flip. Sneeze. Oh, flip.
Here, I'm gonna send this to him really quick and see if he'll pull it up.
What is happening here? Let's check here. And then now I don't know what I'm a sidechain. Haha.
Maybe not. I don't want to bug him.
So all I want unsidechained is the kick and the snare.
Don't want to rain on his parade.
I guess everything else. If I stand corrected. Yeah, so there's this sidechain. Brick wall, boys.
It looks just like he's using a. Oh no, he's using a full-on compressor. That's interesting.
And sometimes I put it all on the same channel, but I'm being a bit lazy, so.
It'd be fun if Kage opened my stream. He has sometimes.
Oh, good call. Why is it? Oh.
He just did it. That's funny.
Do not like that either. Nah, just simple. So I might do that, but I also might, for the 808 specifically, have an extra bit of side chain, and this to allow for a bit of blurriness. So even longer. Let me see how that might sound. So I might do it, I might not. I like the idea that because it's so
Shit.
heavily compressed and
Sorry, guys.
saturated. Shout out to saturated.
Jesus.
It's creating
Thank you.
some means of distortion.
Killing me over here.
Because everything's being pushed, so it kind of is forcing the 808 to distort the kick even more, which makes that more dynamic. So I
Makes the global channel?
yeah.
Huh?
So if I even want to make the 808 hit specifically hit better even, maybe I should run some of the sounds through like this.
Holy
So as a
shit.
layer. So that's kind of interesting. So if I take the lows
I'm
out,
trying to find stuff that's maybe not so tonal.
so I'm fundamentally
So maybe if
adding
I
more
were
oscillator
to...
kind of in audio.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I'm gonna grab a multipass here and do our version of OTT. I'm trying to remind myself about how I used to do this because I totally forgot. This is why it's important to save presets because I don't remember.
So that little, it has no tone.
Pretty sure.
Musicality, but it's
Oh, I guess that's all I did. I thought I did more than that.
sorry, it has no tone in terms of like musicality.
Alright,
and those
well,
kind of
fuck.
things, but it gives an indicator of rhythm. So there's a difference between tone and indicator of rhythm, and an indicator of rhythm would be like these kind of sounds. These are indicators of rhythm.
What'd he say? It's a what rhythm?
I could even argue, yeah, this.
Whew.
Because if you play the kick and the snare together, just the kick and the snare, it's literally the most basic. Maybe to make it more interesting, I think. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe make a triplet. Nope.
I thought that worked.
If I did there,
That works better
that's
too.
fine. Okay. The indicators of rhythm again. So that we have the kick and the snare. So this could be an indicator of rhythm because we know in our head now. So that's an indicator of rhythm. Then you get these things. You see, so it indicates how the flow is going. So I call these indicators of rhythm.
I wonder if I do this in the opposite way, if this will create like a...
yeah, basically everything in this little group is an indicator of rhythm. I mean, this, what it does. So, indicators, or indicators of rhythm, IOR. Yeah, so drums, so, let's go. You see, without this, how empty it sounds.
Some of the stuff that I'm playing here like matches up with whatever he's playing.
You know, I really do like this little. That's really cool, actually. I really do like this little.
Sound designing now, so my audio is it's totally fine. Let me turn this down for a sec. See, I'm trying to figure out how he's getting those textures. So I believe that's what he was doing at the beginning was, I mean, he was taking a drum loop or whatever, but he's got this rack that he was using that was just kind of creating stuff like what he's doing. And I believe it was pretty much the same setup or a relatively similar one. Big up, Kage. Hello all. Hey, 2D Banana.
Also, what changed my
Yeah, that just sounds like a jumbled mess. Okay, that sounds a little bit more usable, so maybe we'll bounce that.
I want to make like a, you know, like a nice little long boy form.
I say chat, I meant me.
How would I say that? How much to know to remain public? I think so. Tombu, I don't know where you're at. If you can maybe confirm that. I think it will be up for a while. I think it will be up for a while on the YouTube channel. I'm not 100% sure, but I'll make sure that he will leave it up for a bit. Yeah, the video will be, I think, up for a bit. I think so. Just need to confirm with Tombu about that. But yeah, I think it will be up. It'll be cool if you guys can see it again. Let me see, maybe ring shifter might bring out what I'm thinking of.
Hopefully he does.
Because I don't really want.
We'll see though.
Thing I'm wanting, man. I mean, this is not bad. Jeez.
Oh man, what happened? That sounded so cool.
Sample that. Is it just working? That's
Okay. We can just do another one then.
yes, it is. And then we go shifter again. Let's see what happens if we take shifter again. Play around with. This is kind of an interesting snare. So if I do that. So insane how the transient is still there, you know. Yeah, it's kind of insane.
That's crazy. Kind of just building an exercise like what he's doing as a matter of practice.
Let's see if that works. Okay, cool. Let's just take this, see how it works. In context, because it could be horrible. This is the moment of truth, really. Yeah. I want loud and live to have a longer. It's the same. I'd love to have like a, you know, so maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's use what we have.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this one out.
That is a good point of call. Let's see what we have.
And then change this to something different.
And it'll get the results that kind of I want, but it's unexpected.
I'm gonna bounce this.
Oh, I want my kick to sound like this, so I know if I do this, it'll do this. It's more. I know that if I put this on the kick, it'll lead to this result. However, there are variables, so I more taught myself what variables I'm applying to the reduction rather than the outcome. Because if I have a different variable, it means the outcome is unknown. So I don't know if this will work, but I know variably it'll create a noise sound, but I don't know what kind of noise. I don't know, you know, if it's going to be, you know, if it's going to be a high noise, a low noise, if it's going to be a rumble, who knows.
I'm gonna push the gain up on this a bit. think what I'm actually going to do is...
Interesting because it's not clean.
Just make this into white noise. Then I'm going to set this to a delay without any feedback, so that way I can push this a little bit late.
Maybe if I rain or so. I can either do like the ooh, here's an idea.
Yeah, I just want it to be like noisy. Holy shit.
Claps, like I use it more if it fits the rhythm, maybe I'll use it, but not always the biggest fan of
So that's our fundamental.
always using it, so what I like to do stuff like that.
Basically, I'm taking the same concepts that I know from making snares and kind of just translating.
So that would be cool, and then I just so yeah, literally just running samples through.
So we do need something that's going to create like a little bit more of a fundamental.
I don't like that.
But typically speaking, you can get pretty far with this because it's just pretty much noise. So, hey, Contam, what's good, bro?
I think this needs to be a bit more subtle. Otherwise, it's too many edits going on, it doesn't sound right.
Kind of curious to just see what this is going to sound like. Can't figure out how to crossfade wavetables iframes in a smooth way similar to what Serum does. There's a little crossfade icon on what's it called? But why would you want to do a wavetable crossfade on a snare? Just use a sine wave. Let's say this one is way different. And then you go here and it's way different. Oh god. These, if you set a frame here and you set a frame here, they're gonna naturally fade in between. But if you've got something that's wonky like this, see how it kind of has a weird thing and then whatever, that's a weird thing, right? Then what you do is you just highlight all of this and then go to the crossfade icon. And now they all fade into each other. I mean, not bad for watching what he did for like 20 minutes and then trying to recreate a small sliver of something similar to what he did. I think he's doing the exact same thing that I'm doing right now, which he's resampling the master under a group of effects. So I have to go to frame 1 to frame 50, for example, instead of frame 1 to frame 2, then crossfading it, and Serum automatically makes your frames. Okay, I get it now, thank you. Well, there's a couple of different ways that you could do it, but you can also use the frame blend tool. There's another one on there that will allow you to do that, but I don't really find that it's all that necessary to. It just depends on what it is that you're trying to get out of it. Hey Wiggles, what's good, bro? I think I'm gonna saturate this again and see if I can make this just a little bit more transient. That's a pretty infectious beat. I have a sine wave that can be distorted by using a wavetable. Well, you know that you can add distortion to your wavetable, right? Okay, that's fair. That's pretty sick. So let's see if there's anything interesting in this thing now that we can pull in. Sounds kind of cool. Just adds to the rhythm a bit. Nothing crazy, but I'll take it. Oh shit, sorry. Trying to see if there's a space in here somewhere that might fit, but I'm not really hearing one. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. So maybe we can find something else now that will give us some kind of context for bass stuff. Let me save this patch really quick. And then I think what I'll do is just see if we can find some other kind of like bass thing here by doing some kind of transient split and then tossing a different patch in here. It's kind of crazy that this whole thing was made from a neuro bass though. You know the stuff you're using is all probably you need, but have I looked at Sonable plugins? Game changer compared to FabFilter, really? No, I haven't. Not necessarily opposed to it. I just don't really care for it. I'm gonna put this above. No input. No master. Pre. There we go. Yeah, like the thing about it is how do you say, like I don't really, I want to like not buy any more plugins than I need to anymore. That's kind of cool. That might be something that we can actually use to make this drum groove even cooler. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. We might not even need that. We might cancel. We might maybe not. And maybe we could do like a thing here. Let's check in what he's doing.
Whoa, why is my PC dying? It shouldn't be doing this.
Sick as usual. Boom dun dun boom boom dun 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 dun.
Yo, thanks, brother. Yeah, I'm just adding this because I'm gonna end it soon.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of clicks in that though. because I seem to have done shit like this. Oh my god, how did I get that? What the fuck? That should be here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give all of these a fade on the front. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I need to remind myself to eat and drink more. I wonder if I can create like a really short pitch bend out of this. Just don't know if it's going to be fast enough. Oh shit. Alright, well fuck. That worked out well. I am very, very happily surprised about that. Looks like he's doing some voice leading there. And maybe we can do something with this here. Oh, not this one. That's kind of cool. If Bitwig had a stock plugin similar to FL's Patcher, I'd buy it right now. I mean, the workflow of this is very similar anyways though, right? Because you could just group and then do parallel processing. Well, and then also the grid, right? Like you can't use third-party VSTs, but you have the grid. Excuse me. Surely there's a cooler place we can put this. I don't like this. So what I'm thinking now is we need to like figure out a way to pull out some kind of bass stuff from this. So maybe we'll see if we can do something like that here. Not individually, no. I mean, you can do FM, but you can't. Yeah, you can't. There's no like harmonic table editor. Well, at least not in the conventional way. You can use a harmonic split, but it's not the same. Super cool, man. Super duper. Super duper. Spooper duper. Duperpaderp. Man, there's some really cool shit in that. Even if we just take the little ticks in there. Man, that's fucking cool. That just like the little clicks and stuff is what I'm really interested in. So that kind of right there. Now, I don't know how that's going to play into this because we're obviously going to need space, but this is really cool. Like, yeah, that's cool. This is badass. Alright, I guess he's done, so. Yeah, maybe I can see over the whole entire thing. That was cool. I hope that you guys had a good time watching me kind of not necessarily follow along, but kind of just like keep note about what he's doing. See if we can get something cool from there. But for the most part, we're kind of just doing the same thing, right? Of trying to find interesting sounds through measures of resampling and setting things up that could be useful. Like, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool too. Might be something. Have to rewatch his VOD from the beginning. Probably missed 30 minutes. Yeah, I missed. Well, I was in bed while I was watching it, and then I got up and I was like, I need to watch this, and I didn't want to miss it. It's not very often that like I'll sit down and watch someone else's stream for the sake of production anymore, so, and it's not that I'm opposed to it, it's just that I'm like too busy just trying to like do my own shit. But whenever he streams, you know, I'm like and I could always pay him for a lesson, but even still, right, like I like to watch him in his own element, because he's not worried about teaching, he's not worried about, you know what I mean, he's not worried about trying to show me something, he's just able to kind of do his own thing. And that's kind of what I'm hoping to be able to kind of learn in a different way from him, if that makes sense. What was I doing? Oh, I was just gonna grab an EQ. It's kind of weird that this kind of started breaking whenever I added the pitch bend to it. Maybe I did something wrong. Kind of feels like something's up with that. No, that's good. See how that's all fucked up? What happened? But now when I play it this way, oh no, I'm still fucked up. Okay. Maybe there's some kind of phase cancellation happening or something. There is. Something's happening there. Let's find it. Oh, it's this. Okay. want to like find something as opposed to just playing a riff. I'd like to find something that kind of fits, as opposed to just like a sustained bass. I would like to find something that kind of like hits along with the drums. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to move all of this here. So that way I can apply the things. Go there. Place that on the geek. Then I think these are the snares. Yeah. Is there anything on here? There is. We'll place that here. Bro, what? What the hell? Okay. Okay. Now, all of this, I believe, I can just replace that with this guy. Turn on the sidechain. Put this up in this guy. Turn on the sidechain. Can't even find a synth that's able to modulate amplitudes of oscillators' harmonics. Maybe I want more than VSTs are capable of. You'd probably want an additive synth then. So when do we start getting that other sound? Because I think that would be, what's an additive stand for? It's basically partials, so where like all the harmonics are split into little sine waves, and then no. So what's giving us that bloop sound? I guess it's already there. I don't know why it just becomes more prominent when that second part hit. So I'm kind of curious to see what would happen if I... Okay, I have an idea. Maybe just a little bit of white noise. That's still way too loud. Well, this little flim right here creates that kind of cool, like kind of like that. So, but I think I'm gonna make it just a little bit longer. There we go. Snare doesn't quite. Oh, something else I could do that might help bring a little bit of shimmer to this is I forgot to give this some love. Thanks, bro. Yeah, you know what's crazy is this entire tune was made from this bass. And it's not terrible. I think that it's a little like the problem that I have with doing stuff like this. Excuse me. Big stretch. The problem that I have with doing this is that like it's really hard to make it sound like hi-fi and to make it sound like, you know what I mean, like high quality. It is kind of cool because, you know, we were able to make a kick and all kinds of like cool and interesting things out of this, but at the same time, took a lot more. I guess it didn't take as much work. That literally, wow. We've only been at it for about 2 hours, so nothing that 3 OTTs on the master can't fix. Well, I've got a little bit of my version of, well, I guess like Kage's version of OTT, which would be my version, but this is just my own thing that I got. Like, he showed me how to do it on the multiband dynamics in Ableton, and I was like, oh, I can just do that in phase plant. So it's just a little bit of upwards compression, but which does make a big difference. But even still, right, it sounds like super lo-fi. But yeah, I think like something that I need to try to revisit is coming back to like finding melodies and tones and stuff, because that's gonna copy it. Okay, that's why you all are here, right? But yeah, I could probably just do like a bass phrase right here. even I stopped using OTT completely. I kind of don't like it. I haven't touched an OTT in I couldn't even tell you how long. OTT installed? I do. So the thing about OTT is that it reduces the lows and the mids and pushes up the highs. So like you can adjust this, right, to different standpoints, which is actually not so bad, right? So if you had an OTT on the master, theoretically, right, you could. You know, that actually doesn't sound so bad. But yeah, you got to kind of fuck with it. Like you can't just throw it on and then just like leave it be. You have to, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to do a little bit of stuff to make it fat. Yeah, which let me listen to how this sounds without it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of back and forth in between on that, but yeah, it can definitely make your mids harsh. No, I agree with that. Yeah, just as like a little simple jam or whatever, right? Hey, Greedo. See you, Alex. Thanks for coming in, bro. It could just be that you hear yourself, or I think you could probably just hear the mic bleed. That's what I'm guessing. Did that fix it? Probably this. AMD GPU? No, I don't. I'm on a Mac. Hey, Phoenix. But I'm on a laptop, so I don't have AMD. Downloading Ableton. I'm kind of curious as to what's creating that click. Oh, it's probably just the percussion. What the fuck? It's gotta be, okay, yeah, that's what it is. Hey, dope. Well, does anybody have any questions about anything? A cool little beaterini. I didn't really want to do much today other than I wanted to make a bass, which it came out really well. Like, we're not really using this bass to like do all the things or whatever, but I was making this while watching Kage. Sounds pretty cool. Well, it sounds like that because I put a distortion on it, but yeah. So, excuse me. Which is pretty cool. So I need to fix it though because something's not working with the movement. I forgot. So there's that. I'm trying to figure out what this is doing. Oh, that's what it's doing. Okay. So I think that this is redundant though. Oh no, it's not. Okay. This just turns it down by 100%. It's being modulated by that. Right. Okay. There we go. Movement. Okay, now everything is moving together. yeah, I mean, we made the kick and the snare and the percussion and all that stuff from this bass, which was pretty fun. What do we do here? We kind of just made some sounds. And then we changed that into percussion. And then I guess I just found like a kick and snare from this, and then took, I think this was the first thing that I took from this to create a rhythm. And then just kind of cut that up and started making stuff from it. But yeah, it's kind of dope that you know, we were able to make like one complete thing from like, or one complete track just from a single source. And that's why I think it's really important to make sure that you learn to resample, because that's kind of what Kage was talking about earlier with turning trash to treasure, and also just being able to make anything from anything. But yeah, I definitely need to think about or contemplate some aspects of being like, all right, well, if I want to find like things that are more musical and stuff, like how can I extract that and what effects can I use? And I don't know, it feels like if somebody were to ask me that question, I could probably answer it, but when I'm trying to think about it for myself, I'm like, I don't have anything that comes to mind. But I guess the only other thing that we did add was we added just a little sine wave thing right here. You know, just something to kind of keep the energy here, I guess. You are tired? I'm always tired, bro. I'm always tired. But I'm still inspired. So I'm tired but inspired. And I've got an hour of training here in a bit, and then I'm gonna go and do my other training. But before I do any of that, I think that I'm gonna eat something. So yeah, much love to you all. If you all have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the Discord or anything. Other than that, I will see you all tomorrow. Much love, everybody. Inspired. Yeah, I like it. Happy holidays, everybody.